Second quarter of action underway at Roy S. Anderson. Jacksonville with the basketball and the lead as we start things. 14-10, the 4-point advantage. Inside, all by himself. Nice look inside for Armstrong, who finds Blake Hance, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, big boy that can post up and he can seal you, and that's a little bit of a size that Jacksonville can put out on the court when they can just use their strength to hold off the defenders for the Railers.
Cook over to Donofsky, right wing to Podbelsic.
Yeah, Max is going to have to step up and hit one, or they're not going to come out and guard him, and we really can't get it in the middle to Gavin.
Tried to force that one into Gavin, and the pass is knocked away and stolen by the Crimson, so a Railer turnover. Something, Josh, that the Railers have done a nice job so far this year of not doing is turning the ball over. Armstrong's going to drive, throws it off the glass, won't go down, and Max is going to pick up now his second foul.
Yeah, and I think Jacksonville right now is just a little more aggressive to the basket. The Railers shooting a lot of threes, turning the ball over, and Jacksonville doing a good job of not only getting inside, but also finding the creases and to get in the middle of the lane against the Railer defense.
Horsham back in. Podbelsic takes a seat. Second free throw is good. 17-10. Horsham trying to get out of a double team. And timeout's called by the Railers to try and save the possession. And, you know, Josh, we see it's just a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. 6:51 to go. We see a lot of teams do that against the Railers where they get pinned against the sideline and the double team comes. And that time Tyler fell into that trap. And we've seen that happen to a lot of Railer opponents.
Well, several years ago, Coach Dugan, the coach for Jacksonville, came to Coach Al and tried to learn a little bit of the 1-2-2. And he really hasn't had the guys to do it in the past couple of years. He's always tried it, but it's never been that successful. This year, I think he's got, as you can see on the court, great size. I mean, he's got across the wings, he's 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", on the wing position and the point guard. So you've got size. It's not maybe necessarily the quickness that you'd like, but when you can put size, it's long to throw against, and you can see it's caused the Railers some problems early on.
Cook over to Horsham. Max brings it to the right side, now swings it back left side. 6:40 to go. Railers down by 7. First half of action, 17-10.
Yeah, it was almost playing a little bit of a flathead against the Railers.
Gavin drives in. His 15-footers off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to hands for Jacksonville.
Because Max hasn't shown that he can shoot the basketball from there. So until Max really hits a shot from the outside, they're going to really keep that point guard in against Gavin Block, who's been playing in the middle.
Swinging around to the right side in front of the Railer bench to Dugan. Ball Armstrong tipped away by Podbelsic, then it's saved back in bounds by Jacksonville. Inside, Cruz comes from the backside trying to knock it away, but they're going to say there was contact, and Austin's going to be whistled for his first. That'll be the 7th team foul, and with 6:04 to go, Jacksonville's going to be spending a lot of time at the free throw line here in the first half.
Well, also one thing we've done pretty well for a Railer team is offensive rebound this season, and really so far it's been one and done for the Railers on our end.
Free throw spins good for Hance. He has 5. He'll get another. The 6'7" junior, second one, just barely hits the front of the rim. So,
yeah, Railers need a basket here. 18-10, really struggled so far from the field, and we've been on a scoring drought.
Max, top of the key, steps up for 3 and hits.
Yeah, that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to get that shot to fall from the top of the key, or Dugan for Jacksonville is not going to come out and guard him.
Max's first points of the night on a 3 makes it a 5-point Railer deficit, and then it's thrown into the hands of Gavin Block. Gavin's going to take it to the basket, lay it up, and in. Count it.
Yeah, so, big steal, big turnaround, 5 quick points.
Defense to offense, and then it's ball loose again. Will flips up, and he's fouled. So the Railer intensity has certainly picked up, and Dugan with a little shove for Gavin, and Will's going to go to the line shooting 2, and I think Jacksonville kept waiting for there to be a foul call, and the ball's sitting there on the ground, and Will just picked it up.
Yeah, we'll take it right now, and really a little bit of momentum shift in a real short span for the Railers. A quick three by Cook, and then also a steal by Gavin Block with a layup, and then we get another steal. Will goes to the line, misses the first one, but Railers getting right back into it.
18-15, Railers down by just 3. Will missing the first. He came in a 64% free throw shooter. Second one on the way. That one is good.
And I think the Railers turn it up a little bit, make him be a little more aggressive, play a little faster. We're trying to deny him a little bit now and try to maybe speed up the game a little bit.
Max has to be a little bit careful in his aggressiveness. Max with 2 fouls so far in the first half. You don't want him getting his third before halftime. Jacksonville works it into the front court. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Railers have cut it to just 2 at 18-16. Almost tipped away. Ball's going to be loose, and they're going to say last touch by the Railers. Looked like it might have gone off the leg of one of the Crimsons, but it stays with Jacksonville.
Yeah, it looked like the Railers were slapping the opposite way, and the ball went the other way. So maybe Jacksonville got a break here, but the aggressiveness for the Railers on the defense have sure picked up since we got that little 6-0 run.
5 minutes to go. Railers down by 2. Dugan's going to drive baseline, and a blocking foul is going to be whistled on the Railers. Jacksonville will head back to the line as the official reports to the scores table. That will be number 2 on Gavin. So you've got Max, Gavin, and Bolby all with 2 fouls with 5 minutes to go here in the half.
And really about 3 of your most important players for the Railers.
Dugan's first free throw on the way. That's up and good. Dugan now with 4. Peyton Dugan, the 6'4" senior, good as well. So that ends the little 6-0 run from the Railers, 20-16. Still just a 4-point game.
Yeah, you kind of see the difference between the Crimson 1-2-2, where they're just trying to slow us down a little bit, and we're trying to speed them up.
Gavin looks to make a move against Dugan at the top. Horsham, top of the key. Now to Gavin. Max on the left side. Down in the corner to an open Podbelsic, spots for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good, but Max there for the rebound for the Railers. 4.5 to go first half.
Railers got to get a little penetration going.
Horsham, a long 3, and he hits. The weapon of the 3 keeps you in a lot of games.
Yes, it does.
Railers have cut it to 1. Max has got to be careful, and steps. Traveling call. Nice defense by Cook.
Yeah, we're trying to speed him up. You can see we're starting to deny him a little bit. The aggressiveness is picked up, and Jacksonville doesn't like to play that fast pace. They want to slow it down and try and get it inside, and the Railers have done a good job ever since we really went on that 6-0 run of kind of picking up the pace a little bit.
You know, and Coach Alexander always says, if you can get a team to play out of their comfort zone, that's when you've got the game in your hands.
Yeah, right now we need to get up here. It'd be nice to get a nice lead before halftime.
Does Horsham give us the lead?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, Tyler's been on fire.
Railers on a 12-2 run, and that's given them a 22-20 advantage halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah, guys really stepped up. Tyler not in the starting lineup while Joey was on, but since Joey's been hurt, boy, you couldn't ask for a better guy off the bench.
Nick Kaufman in the contest. Underneath, they throw it, and off the glass is up and good. That's Blake Hance from inside.
Yeah, too easy. Big kid gets it inside. You know they're going to try and get it inside. They don't shoot the 3 well, and they don't shoot it that often, so the Railers got to do a little bit better job of protecting our basket.
Podbelsic near the timeline to Cook. Max directing traffic over to Gavin. Gavin with the dribble over to Podbelsic. Will's going to make a move. Bounce into the corner. Horsham, can he go 3 in a row? He can!
Yeah. Nice pass by Will. Will's done a good job in this early part of the season of penetrating baseline and finding that opposite corner shooter. And a great pass, and it's nice when you've got Tyler Horsham there that's on fire.
And then it's thrown away. The Railers forced Jacksonville into the turnover there at the timeline. And just like you talked about, Josh, Jacksonville looks like they're playing in a hurry, and they just don't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, the coat was about to come off for Coach Dugan, but he decided, let's keep it on. We got a little bit longer.
2:49 to go. Railers behind the hot shooting of Tyler Horsham. Haven't gotten in this one. Gavin, and his 3 was partially blocked, but the foul by Blake Hance is going to send Gavin to the line, and he should be shooting 3.
You know, we've shot so many threes, but their guys are bigger guys, and they're not accustomed to coming out on shooters like Lincoln has, 5 shooters that you can put out on the court that can shoot it from 3, and their big guys are going to have to come out and guard us. And there you get it. Blake Hand, 6'7", 240, has to come out against a 3, and we didn't get a great shot off, but we got fouled. Gavin going to the line for 3.
Second one won't go down. Gavin will get a third. Railers up 26-22, 2:42 to go. We see Adam Conrady coming in as Gavin gets that one to go down. Railers are up 27-22, almost a steal. And then it goes through the hands of Kaufman. Can he track it down? He does, throws it right to Tyler Horsham, who goes in for the layup and lays it in.
Yeah, it looked like he got fouled, too. Well, there we are, speeding him up again, and Jacksonville is not wanting to play fast.
Quickly up into the front court to Dugan. Railers at one point down by 8, are now up by 7. They try to get it in to Hans. The ball's tipped around, and we've got a foul, and that's going to go against Jacksonville as Gavin went to the deck.
Yeah, 2 fouls on Hans, the big kid, and also Keene has been nursing some sort of a leg injury on the sideline. He says he's ready, but Coach Dugan's not ready to put him in. So a big foul there by Hans for the Crimsons, and the Railers have the momentum going right now.
We see Max Cook taking a seat. We've got Will Cook in and Adam Conrady also in. Gavin on the bench as well. So this, Josh, you think in this last 2 minutes, Coach Alexander and the staff probably trying to steal a little bit of time so Gavin and Max don't pick up their third foul?
Well, you'd love to think so, but also you can't take the aggressiveness away from the Railers. We build a nice lead by being aggressive, but you just don't want to hold them back too much. If you can hold it here, which you think you can, it looks like Jacksonville's come out in a man-to-man saying they can't zone us anymore.
So Will fires off a 3 and hits again.
And they can't play man against us right now either. So the Railers on fire, and Coach Dugan's just looking for answers.
Railers up to a 10-point advantage, a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Peak drives the lane, tries to flip it off to a teammate, but it's lost into the hands of Austin Cruz. Now to Will Cook.
You'd like to be able to hold it here for one. A minute 13 left here, 32-22, and we got 2 of our main players on the bench.
Conrady over to Cruz. Skips it all the way across the top. Will with a nice catch in the corner. Now tries to get out of trouble. Bounce pass inside, and it's taken away by Kaufman and picked up by Armstrong. Under a minute. Railers up 32-22. Tipped away by Will Cook. Nice steal by the sophomore.
Yeah, Will threw it and pass away, but boy, you like that effort. He didn't want to, he knew he threw it away. He made a bad pass, but he did a great job of making up for it.
So you've got Cruz, Podbelsic, Conrady, Will Cook, and Horsham on the floor for the Railers as we're 30 seconds to go. Railers hoping to hold for the last shot, something they couldn't do at the end of the first.
Well, it looks like Jacksonville's kind of going to let us do it too. They're back in their zone, and they're staying back. They've got Hansen foul trouble also, so hopefully the Railers can get a big basket and keep the momentum.
And then it's thrown away. Horsham let it go through his hands. Josh couldn't go up for it, but Podbelsic is going to be whistled for the foul, and that'll be number 2 on Will.
Yeah, Coach putting Max and Gavin back in with 2 fouls. You like to keep them on the offensive end if you can with 12.2 seconds left. Well, the Railers got to do a little bit better job of taking care of the ball. Jacksonville really was not pressuring us.
Peaks free throw up and good.
And then you send a good free throw shooter to the line. If the Railers can get a basket here, you kind of keep the momentum back, but this could be that could have been a big turnover.
First one good, 32-23, 12 seconds to go. And now with Gavin and Max back in, as he misses the free throw, Gavin the rebound, you don't want either one of them picking up a silly third foul.
Nothing, you can't run into a charge.
Hands off to Gavin, we're down to 3, down to 2, flips it over, and Gavin's going to be fouled by Kaufman.
1-1 too. That's not a good foul, is it?
1.5 seconds to go.
Bad foul by Jacksonville. Boy, your desperation for Gavin Block, really a off the dribble, probably 17-footer, and Jacksonville really bails us out and goes across the arm. Gavin has a chance to go to the line for 2. He should be.
Block's free throw on the way is good.
Yeah, he should have been getting 2 there, I thought. What else are you going to do with 1.5 seconds left other than shoot it, but they only gave him the bonus.
33-23, a second and a half to go. Gavin on the way, missed it. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Railers with .6.
Yeah, you get a chance. You get a chance of a tip, and you got .6 seconds left. And see if you can get it to Conradi, who just checked in for Gavin in the middle, or it's a quick shot.
.6 inbound, and then it's tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be off of Dugan, who slapped it off of Hersham, but time runs out here at the end of 1. At the end of the first half, Railers on top by 10. It's Lincoln 33, Jacksonville 23.